to Defense on Ceres, session 113. I have no clue how much XP the players should be at. So, well, that's gonna be a new thing here.
You want to cap the XP when it gets to like, I don't know, around a 10-ish number?
Not sure. It's
To be honest, I'll cap it at 440.
like, honestly, if anything, I should this is like a sign that I need to move forward faster. I have like this
That is
issue
fair.
where I go and I don't know, just get lost in the moment, I guess.
I don't blame you. It's too good.
But yeah, anyways, then we have, well, last session we had 2 players missing, so it was just a snack, just planning out his capture of a demon. And he essentially convinced the new order that was there with him, working with him, to let him like do his thing essentially, and they're gonna just have basically an attaché with him. And they're officially gonna lead the mission. And well, which means they're gonna take the credit, but also, you know, potentially get a lot of blame. Although that's not really something they think they will be taking. But anyways, we had Allied go and check on the location. He found the session before to find some scrap. He found like the debris of an aetherite ship with like lots of like scattered fuel, which was strangely enough like, you know, technocracy grade starship fuel, not whatever the fuck the aetherites are using. And well, he retrieved like he retrieved a bunch of debris from it and used like he used like the cash for it to get. He wants to get like a base expansion for it. Of course he does. So he's gonna get like probably like some sort of like promenade type of deal, you know, like in Deep Space Nine.
I'm probably just going to use those 2 ships to my own world.
But yeah. Let's see where we are going next here. I guess I have to decide with what exactly Adler's gonna get. He doesn't seem to be too happy about some things. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna start with bacon today. Because
Right?
well, let's go to your base. Well, today you're gonna get a call from the people that Alexander Smith sent to your world. They've noticed that within like the last few minutes there's been like a massive spike in energy in Kryptonoi related to like this being that's there that Alexander pointed you towards. There's like not like the Dark Shadow, but the other being.
Right, the spirit of Gribnoi.
Yes. And well, what are your plans to handle that?
Honestly, I have absolutely no idea how to deal with this in particular. So there's only one thing I know. I need to meditate to try to get in contact with the spirit and ask what's wrong.
Alright, sensible. I don't think you have meditation right now, right?
No, but I have something to help. I take some alcohol with opium. That helps to meditate.
Well, that is yeah, probably would actually. And did you do last time to like meditate?
I just sat cross-legged, like lotus position,
Mm.
on the outside, just near my portal in a quiet place, and lowered my mind shield.
Mm. Makes sense. Well, actually, I said to try to leave. For Gripnoy. Mashi comes up to you from behind, and she's like a weird look on her face. I give me like a perception empathy at a 6.
Perception, empathy. I have intuitive if... Yep, a 10. Intuitive should apply.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it would. And like Mashi, yeah, Mashi doesn't seem like entirely there, so to speak. Like she's not like focused. Like her pupils don't really focus on you properly, and she also doesn't really doesn't have like any emotion in her voice when she asks to come with you to the other side.
I just stop. Fuck. Do I have it? Yes. I will do a quick check on her. Like, I just take my a measuring device. I just plug into her head, and I use your mention of Science 1 to just do a basic check to see if she's being possessed by anything.
Alright, sure. How do I do this? Just give me like an air terror for level 1 effect. Holy shit. Well, yeah, no, there's definitely... he's not quite possessed, but there's definitely something, extra dimensional tugging at her mind.
Do I recognize it or something different?
Well, not sure how familiar you actually are with, well, in terms of like, dimension science, but the values that kind of speak, for what you would have learned from your research into the spirit of Ribnoi. Like something is it's like a similar kind of energy. Not as strong as on Gripnoi, but it's definitely there.
Alright, so similar as the workers that started to get possessed, right?
Well, yeah, somewhat similar, yeah.
Right, I reluctantly let her go with me. I just...
Alright. As you like pass over, you see like a quick shudder go through Mashi, and she like grabs your arm and says, "Let's go over there," and points towards a distance, like a bit further away from the portal.
Right. I follow her.
Alright, and I guess you should probably go and get like a proper thing for that one. Let's go here maybe. Is this good? Yeah, this is good. Feel free to drag yourself out, and I'm gonna drag out Mashi.
Conspicuous cave. Nothing bad could happen here.
Exactly. Mashi's there. She is. And yeah, with the 5 successes, not 5 successes, but I think like 4 successes for before. You can tell that like her movement and the look in her voice, like her gaze has become more focused now. But her movements, like they're not the same. More like they're more elegant than before, and also a bit faster. And she says this seems like a good spot. How about we sit down?
Sure, why not? I sit down in lotus position.
She mirrors your pose. And stares at you for a second before saying, I need your help.
Understandable. Is it the Nordics? Or the Rorik, the guy? The wolf dude?
It's all of it.
Sure.
Things are deteriorating. I'm sorry for being this forceful, but I have no choice anymore. A window of opportunity for solving all the problems is closing, and this is the only thing that has really connection to this world nearby you.
Understandable, but a bit rude. You could at least ask before. You should properly apologize to Mushi for taking over her body.
I will if you want to. I have not really well, she's not like a proper part of actually I can't really communicate with her, so you will have to relay the information to her, at least until I'm free. Well, I guess I should give you an opportunity first. Do you have like any? Do you wish to know anything? First and foremost, if you have any questions as to why and what is going on?
Yeah, actually, context would be useful. I only know Rorik prisoning you or something about that.
How to best explain this? I have, well, as you can probably guess, I'm sort of entrapped by Rock. But this is not entirely the truth. I'm actually a part of Rock. A part that he has put here in this world as an anchor. As his own world got destroyed. He used this, or tried to use this world as a way to preserve himself, but all he has done is tie this world closer to the world that was destroyed, thus eventually dooming itself, dooming it as well. I don't know when it will happen. It's very resilient, but eventually it will get destroyed as well. And well, that would not have been an issue, and for me at the very least, as I had not really gained conscience. That is until you and your people stepped into this world. It stirred me from my slumber, and I was suddenly aware. Before that, I was merely a part of Rock, doing his bidding, even creating the creating the other humanoids in this world at his behest. And well, when he noticed that I awoke, he got very angry and tried to cage me, but he could not reabsorb me again. I was already too conscious for that, so he decided to try to break me with violence. So far he didn't succeed. And well, the Nordics being here did not really improve the situation. It did work out for you, as the soldiers he sent to this world were instead diverted to fight the Nordics instead of you. Many of their greatest fighters perished fighting the Nordics. There are not that many of them or were not at the start, but they have special abilities that make it hard to deal with. The person known as the Master is very powerful and hard to take down. The werewolves would have succeeded, probably, eventually, if it weren't for his ability to create spawn rather quickly. He grows them in some tubes with great machines. And even when those warriors fall, a part of their essence is tied to another machine, which allows them to incarnate as the same being as I am, an EDE. It's one of the reasons why he does not care for our losses that much. There's not much in terms of strategy here. The werewolves know this. They were often able to outflank and outmaneuver these the spawn of the Master. But they're learning slowly, and there's a growing number of them. Rock will lose the war, for sure. And then the Master will get stronger, but he's corrupted. He will only spread more corruption as he goes. And he cannot fully extinguish the Master. At least not without my help, and I do not want to touch his soul. It would corrupt me as well, and I would become a slave, not to Rock, but to the great dragon, the three-headed dragon. And I'm not willing to trade one Master for another. And well, that's where you come in. I want you to be my champion.
Yes. Looking at it, the situation looks very fucked, and doesn't matter whose sides win. Things get bad for me. I invested a lot on this play, so I'm completely willing to cooperate with you.
That's good. That's good. I can tell you where their base is. It's like a festering wound for me, but you need to be prepared for it. The Master's not acting alone. There are some others like him, independent. they come in great ships and give him give him slaves in exchange for him harboring them and extracting resources from here. It's a great portal far away from here. They're not always here. They are they come from time to time, but they're here frequent. What you need to do, I think, is somehow block them off, because their ships are potent, much more potent than anything I've seen from you here.
Yes, from the one we captured, it seems they have overwhelming firepower for now. But I do have an idea. Well, this portal, besides knowing its location, could you feel a bit about what is on the other side, or interact with it in any form?
I can feel where it's going. It's one of the many entrances into this world. It's it leads to a place outside of this part of reality. It's cold there, and how do I say this? I think the word you would use is a vacuum.
Right. Yes, it would be open space. Can you... no, that wouldn't work, but can you send any sort of signal, put your presence through it without the master detect?
The master's not a problem for the most part. What I need to do is avoid Rock. He is often guarding me with a part of himself, eyeing me suspiciously. This is already dangerous enough, and it wasn't for a proxy, I would not be able to appear to you at all.
Right. I think I would have to do it through the traditional way.
Oh. What I can offer you is some relief, however. The information you've got might be a bit wrong. You said something about overwhelming firepower, but it's actually not that good. You see, well, he has material means. Much of it cannot be properly used. There's only very few of the Nordics that can truly use the implements of destruction. Most of them are still training at best, and while that does work against the hordes of my children, it does not work against any. I don't think it would work against anyone trained. I've seen some of them blown up by by some of the masters' allies and friends when they had a fallout. Or at least I think there was a fallout. They just skirt around, try to do futile actions, like shooting their guns and cannons at a ship, which just avoided them and destroyed them from afar. They did not seek cover. They did not seek a retreat. They just gathered themselves up into large groups and got destroyed.
Alright. That would work. Also, how resistant do you think they are against the mushroom people from this land?
The Nordics themselves are not that resilient. I think the warriors are a bit more resilient, but I would not consider them better than than maybe some strong animal. What would be the best analogy for this? I think yes, weaker than a bear. That would be what I would say. As the physical resistance ability of any creature is very important. Like the immune system, yes, that's the word.
Alright, well, I guess I have a temporary solution for the issue. I would just shoot a missile with a bunch of super powered spores above their encampment after you give coordinates. And luckily they will probably get contaminated and start killing each other and do some trouble so my people can gather proper troops and do an operation.
There's one thing I can do for this, for you in this regard. If you want, I can try to bless the mushrooms you're gonna send. Use it to incapacitate them more, rather than relying on a full infection to take course. I could also imbue part of myself into it and work my powers through it. Make them make it harder for them to concentrate. Make it harder for them to coordinate. It will not work on someone like the Master for sure, or the other most elite troops, but the inexperienced ones, the masses, will have a harder time. They will not be neutralized completely, but it will make it easier and maybe prevent losses.
Right. Thank you for that. That could work.
I must make haste now. I can feel Rock's attention drawing closer. I have one last thing, and he reaches out with her hand. If you want, you can receive my blessing. It will be dormant until you decide to use it. It will give me a certain connection to you. It will make it easier for you to contact me, but it also makes it easier for me to reach out to you.
Yes, I would like your blessing.
Alright.
It would make things much easier in the future.
Do you grab her hand?
Yes.
Alright. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. And just for a moment, as I grab her hand, you see like a different shape, instead of mushroom. You see the vague form you've seen before shimmer through, and something like passes onto you, and well, you have the option now to take the totem background if you want. it gives you essentially this as a totem.
What is a totem?
It's like some sort of like I guess like patron, I guess. Yeah, that's a good word for it. And it more or less well is some sort of like big important entity. It doesn't have like proper stats that you can like, but it does have like it counts like extra ability dots, and like the rating changes with like essentially it gives you like pseudo dots, like extra ability dots for the for whatever you do, but you're not allowed to like do the ban, or you like lose the access to it.
All right. Yeah, seems interesting.
Yeah. And well, like totem rating will for now be 2, but it can be upgraded if you manage to free her properly. Will be more like a 4 then.
All right. Yeah, that seems fun. I will try to find that on the book.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. After she disappears, I suppose Mushy goes back to normal.
Yep, she does. And she looks disoriented around. What happened?
Sorry about that, Mushy. As you are made from something from Gribnoi, the spirit of Gribnoi borrowed your body for a moment. She said she is very sorry, but that was the only way. No, come, let's go home. We have to make a intercontinental ballistic missile
Yeah, she looks
and fill it with bioweapons.
with that, smile appears on her face, and she says, "I will learn a lot today."
We have to call Hyde. I think Hyde's like intercontinental ballistic missiles. Was thinking I'll use them in a dragon. And yeah, as we walk back, I'm just typing everything that she told me to just send to an email to like all contract managers and chiefs of security. So that's basically this text. I'll post in Discord. So just general information. Yeah, and as I get to base, I will just call Hyde.
Alright, sure. Let's go to the proper screen. And by the way, like out of character, there is like the option eventually down the line to give the spirit of Kryptonite like its own avatar. Like a body to possess essentially. This is like not a natural environment for like EDEs, so it will make it easier for her to like act in general. But that's up to you if you actually want to like, give her a body.
I mean, it's not like I'm making a body right now, right?
Yeah. Entirely true. Alright, and I guess we should also like drag out Marshy, I guess. Sir, feel free to drag yourself out, and thank you.
Yep. Yes.
Alright. And you're being contacted, Ems. By Vicious
Hi
Love.
there.
And yeah, well, I guess you received a message beforehand. That, I guess I should also read it out. Gribner is part of Rock. It's another anchor to try to keep him present after his world got destroyed. But Gribner is also on path of destruction, and we arriving caused Gribner to awaken, which pissed off Rock. Rock soldiers and Nordics are fighting each other, and many of Rock's strongest got killed. Mass-produced Nordics, when killed, get reincarnated as EDEs. Master is very powerful, and his spawn are slowly getting better at killing Rock. Master is also corrupted which is very bad. Kryptonite touching his soul would make her a slave of the three-headed dragon. Others, super Nordics as well, question mark, sell slaves to the master in exchange for mining and harbor.
Okay, that's quite some interesting information. Oh, lovely.
Hello there, Hyde. Question: do you have an intercontinental ballistic missile already?
Hy just looks at his basis pro, and it's like, oh yes, I do. I got 17 of them.
Can I borrow like at least one of them real quick? I don't know if you saw the email I just sent, but
I just recently seen it was it a minute ago, and if you need one, I can give you a hand. I even coated all the missiles in one layer of premium.
yeah, I don't think it would be necessary. I was planning on using them to release a bioweapon, but I guess it could like release on the air and still be used to hit something when it gets down. Or that should work. Thank you for that.
No problem. I do have a question though. Did this information did it arrive to you recently, or was this built over time? Accumulation.
No, I just talked with the spirit of Gribenoy.
Oh,
5 minutes ago, we were having a chat in a weird cave.
okay.
Weird as fuck. I have no idea what's happening, but I want to have my planet and not be owned by Nordics or by some werewolf god thing. So let's kill both of them.
Okay. I think we can do that. I'll give you a missile. Just tell me when you want it to arrive.
Well, we need to coordinate with the chief of security, so
You want to
I'll
add her
start-
into the conversation?
I think it's something more long term. I'm just going to start doing the more powerful version of my regular bioweapon, and we can like set up a proper meeting with everyone tomorrow or something.
Okay. I think that might be the best solution. I'm just going to designate one missile to your transfer of care. On paper, official documents, all that.
Oh, well, side note out of character for you, Ems. Let me actually check like the missiles themselves, because there's a good chance that they're not proper missiles, but rather, they're like at least the standard equipment is essentially like a tungsten rod. They don't have like propulsion themselves, but rather are using their essentially like they're like big piece of metals that are thrown by a launcher.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
I do apologize. Okay.
yeah. So
If it has enough range, it should be okay.
Yeah.
It does. It's made for ship combat. Like essentially, what you all need to do is get one of these KUVs on like any form of platform. I would allow you to take temporarily take it out of the base and like put it on, I don't know, the Tesla for example, and just fire from there.
Can even mod the ship if you want to make it more to make stabilization effective.
Can we just put in a truck like some rocket launcher truck?
Not on a truck, but if you, like a heavier vehicle should work.
Maybe.
Will a black helicopter work on this?
Well, the problem is like
No,
this.
they're pretty light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what do what he would want is like something
Like a rover or something.
like a tanker probably would withstand it to some degree, for example.
But like one of those is not enough. If North Korea can make things like that, I should be able to use it as well.
Hmm.
I mean, this one is Chinese, but
Let's let me check.
Yeah, no, 'cause that's going to be hard.
Oh, those? Yeah, one of those would definitely be able to host it. For sure.
yeah, that was when I say truck, not just like regular Toyota Technical, but like proper big truck with a big missile on top of it or big launcher on top of it.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that would definitely work. I mean, I guess you can even like yeah, if you play up your connections, you can probably get your hands on one of those from somewhere.
Not from your father, probably.
Well, maybe actually, yeah. Although
His
no,
father
wait, no,
was a war hero.
he's actually in a bad position for do that because well, he is supposed to be dead. Now that I think about it, would be very
That's
odd
fair.
to like show up and yeah, I am actually alive and I need something to launch missiles from.
Oh, no. You could just be like, oh yeah, my father talked about you. Just Vishov goes there himself. And I'm just wondering, do you actually have these?
I mean, I probably still have friends in the Serbian government that would be willing to be corrupt and sell to the black market.
Mm-hmm. Alright, no, that works perfectly. Also, next sent me just some cringe, so I'm not sighing because of you. I'm just sighing because, well, I see this kind of shit. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So this goes here. I guess Ems has to like do the work for this one.
It's easy. I got that at 5. I got
Yeah.
another 5.
Yeah. By the way, it also has like already has like it's already modified for virus delivery, so you don't you don't even need to do anything in that regard. But yeah,
It's alright.
I wonder. Is it like a Soviet variant of this? Probably, right?
Yes, of course. Like this one, the one in the picture is a Chinese one used by North Korea, but like let me get the Soviet ones. They have, besides the S300, that's two on news. The which one is the this one? Which one was Russian? Timaz is Russian, right? Yeah. I think Timaz is the old version. It's this one. These are some of the Russians. One is a more modern. And there's like
Cool, that vehicle.
Huh. Well,
Like-
Soviet and Russian. Yeah. Okay. No, that if it's Soviet, it definitely you could get it. Due to like the collapse of the Soviet Union, there's probably someone selling it for the right price.
Probably a special government.
yeah, like here's one with oh yeah, that one already has a picture. That's another with a CBM picture.
Yeah, that definitely works. This is pretty interesting. Yeah, just need to put like the launch on it, and it should work.
Yeah, and we're just buying the base truck, not even like the most expensive thing, like the proper launcher. So should be pretty cheap. Just a few million. I heard I got something like that from Allied recently.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
So I need to
0.5 million. Yeah, how, half a million should be able to buy at least an old one, and we can fix it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, how many of these did they have even? Let's see. Probably a lot of them. Blah blah blah. I guess for mobile launcher. It doesn't say. I guess it doesn't exactly give me a price here. What would be appropriate pricing exactly? I really don't care too much about its actual value, but they want to get a good price regardless.
Let's see. Rocket. I think the Frog 7. Yeah, this would be the biggest one that the Yugoslavians had. It's smaller than the ones for intercontinental ballistic missiles, but still a beefy truck.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that one would be.
I mean, it's actually it can actually launch nukes from it.
That makes sense. Did I check?
Fun.
It's a bit hard to.
And the Yugoslavia had 10 of those.
10. So it's probably
Yes.
really expensive.
They also have like 120. It would probably, but like unlikely to be operational because a bunch of the army got scrapped.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Well, I guess I'm just gonna put like an arbitrary number on it. I think for like depends. For like the small one, you can probably get it for like maybe 2 million. But you need to do like not this one, the last one you posted, but the Luna M. You can probably get like the small one, like the Oganji or whatever this is. Would probably not be sufficient to launch it.
Yeah.
But like the Luna M could probably do it, but it would potentially take damage. And well, if you go for like whatever this other thing is, like a Topol M, you could probably fire like indefinitely. Maybe even like maybe even give it some extra oomph. If you want to go extra far with it, and it would still be fine. And this for the top one, it probably has for like 6 million.
I guess we could buff, and yeah, like current operations are like just 20. That's our current operations of the Luna M. So yeah, only shitholes have, and like it's even the shitholes are not really using anymore.
Damn. Algeria has a lot of them, surprisingly.
Trying to get rid of them.
And Libya as well. Actually, where did the Libyan ones go?
Rebel Girl?
That's a good question. Like, they're either in some storage, or, because like no one has enough equipment to field one of those in Libya with proper big rockets, or it just got stolen and it's on the black market.
Alright. But yeah, definitely doable. The question is like how, what's your avenue for like getting those? Exactly. Do you want like use your personal contacts and stuff like that?
Yeah, I will try to like ask my father for any old friends in high command that would be willing to get rid of something in storage for a great amount of money.
Yeah, good choice. Sure, you can do that. You can do that. Honestly, I know we're like short on time technically with all this, but I think this is worth asking a character for. Also, someone's in the door. I'll be right back.
See if I have more money somewhere.
Like a small loan of a penny. Cap.
What is the budget of my base?
Oh, millions, I expect.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think I
right back.
already used my... Radomir, did I already use all my ship and base parts?
I don't think you did. I think you already have like stuff floating. I didn't like exactly give numbers for the other stuff just yet.
Yeah, because...
As I was like negotiating with like Allied on some stuff, and I forgot that you got like a chunk of it.
Yeah, because on my base, like, I remember I wanted to use not just general investments in Gribnoi, and I was just putting that money forward, but it's $282 million.
Yeah, that's like you probably still have like some left over from that, so like no war one way or another. So you can probably afford
Yeah,
it.
I should have the money because like the equipment we brought in was with the money Allied paid me to get water right, so we'd still have some things floating around.
Yeah, definitely. All right. There he is. He's of course not. He's wearing like a proper white uniform at this point. And he says, son. Good to see you.
Further, equally. You see, I was thinking on making some acquisitions. You're going to heard about it soon. I sent some reports on things here on my base on the Gribunoi, but do you know from your times in the military, do you know any corrupt friends in Serbia that would be willing to make some old equipment abandoned in storage disappear for some good amount of money?
There are no. There are no. There's no corruption in the Serbian military, but I do have some friends that have. They will probably sell you something.
You see, I just to show the picture, I was thinking on acquiring some of these launchers. I need to put a KVV on it and shoot a bioweapon at an enemy base. And I don't want to just modify my ship for it. I think having like a proper launcher would be harder for the enemy to detect.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm proud of you, my son. Well, I can send you a list of names. And like fast forward to you like a bunch of them. And this one, and he like points at like a random name. Says like owes me a personal favor. If you mention I'm your father, he will know for sure that he has time to pay up.
Oh, thank you very much, father. This will really help me to deal with a very hard situation.
Very good. Very good. I'm I'm glad you inherited at least some of my my military background. It was a good decision to get you into the military as well.
Yes, it was a pity I got that shot in my lung. Uh, it was it was some it was a fun time. Sometimes I just miss being on the ground with our friends fighting for our homeland.
One day our time will come again, and we will be here, and and Serbia will call on its children to take up arms again.
And we'll be ready and waiting. Oh, besides that, how's work going for you?
He looks up a bit and says it's going fine for the most part. I'm a bit well, they are seeing a lot of things from me. It seems they want to make full use of me. But I did get I get the thing I asked for last time. I take 4 holds of a device. This allows me to access basically anything in terms of like personal data from a lot of people. Very interesting to see what our old enemies are up to. But I think it's monitored. I think they know what I'm doing. I learned that they have some capabilities to just listen in on all this without a hitch in real time.
Yeah, everything is monitored in the Union. Honestly, the web engineers are way less monitored than the standard people. It's very annoying. But I guess it's life. It's very important to have all this monitoring because sometimes, you know, our agents going rogue, it's a bigger issue than normally is. Like, even more when they're like personnel like me that can just get possessed by some weird stuff and turn into some pretty fucked up creatures.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I've seen some. They're giving me some crash courses. I am not fully up to speed just yet, but I've seen things. There was they even have some. I don't know how to best say this. I'm not a scientist or anything. But it's like a multiple people like merged together into one. It's pretty disgusting. And it actually shows you like a picture of like an amalgamation, and actually like reminds you a bit of the time when you made that one like attempt at a vampire where it's like just melted, and you kept feeding it bodies.
Wow, that's really fucked up. Like, that's on like same level as the worse and more horrible failed experiment I had.
Experiment, son. Are you? Oh, are you doing strange things as well?
Yeah, it honestly it was something on it was supposed to be very simple. I just wanted to create a vampire, but I had no humans. So I used something that like was human adjacent. I used some aliens, and it turned into a horrible monster. It was all contained. I just burned it, used vampire weaknesses, told my superiors, he approved. So, and then it looked ugly as fuck.
Oh, I guess it's if it's superior approved, you're fine. Just don't Just don't get caught in the same trouble as I did.
No, no, I pass everything I do to my superiors when I do more risky and like weird experiments. I understand the dangers of them. Like once, just look at this. Like that's from a base, to be clear here on the pass. I just sent a picture of the spider. Like
Yeah.
we fought this thing before, and that made remind me why I'm careful with experiments.
Yes, yeah, you should be. It's a disgusting creature.
Okay.
What?
Good that things are working out for you.
Yes, thank you. I hope you can solve your problems as well. And if you ever need any help, just try to contact me, and I will see what I can do. Like they don't fully trust me properly, but they do give me some ability to do what I want.
Thank you, Father. I will always keep that in mind. Now, sadly, I have to get this equipment ready. I want to have it coming to my base before our team meeting tomorrow. Thank you again for getting me some contacts.
No problem. It's not like I can use them.
Maybe in the future you will, but goodbye.
And he like nods, and the screen goes dark. And well, let's make this quick. Well, to acquire it, you can just use his like contacts rating, which is a 2, plus his fame. Well, like half it, I guess, actually. So you can get like a 1 for it since you roll it down, and then you roll like some. Let's see, what do you have like any special negotiation ability which you would want to use? Like what should be manipulation? But what would be like a good
I have
angle?
manipulation, and I also have intimidation, leadership, and subterfuge as socials, and
Oh.
empathy as well.
Huh. Probably, honestly, subterfuge would be the best, since well, you're probably trying to like lowball the price and stuff.
Right.
And well, probably also like is obscuring, you know, who you actually are. Like, you know, since you're not, it's like shipping it to space. Like, you know, probably like just that you're his son, but that you're part of the Techno Union and stuff like that. So yeah, just I guess roll for it. Difficulty will be well, considering where it's at, it's probably like a 7.
Right. I'll use a willpower, so just manipulation, subterfuge. Do I need to add his stuff, or I just roll manipulation, subterfuge, and his stuff is what allows me to roll?
No, like you get a plus 3 on top of dice.
So that would be 10. At 7, still going to use a willpower, that's important. Yeah, 4
Okay.
successes.
Yeah, you definitely acquired. It will take some days though, until they like you know, can properly get it to like an access point. But yeah, if the so thanks to the portal, like that will arrive not shortly thereafter. Like I can't press to like put a proper day on it, but I would say it'll probably be like 5 days until it arrives. Or arrives naturally, rather.
Yeah, that's fine, it gives me enough time.
Oh yeah, by the way, which one did you actually end up buying? Like the big one or the small one?
Yeah, I'm going for T Luna M. That's the best that former Yogo contact would get.
Alright. Sure, that works for me. So let's have a look very quick.
Let me compare with the Orkan. Yeah, actually This one has more mass. That's 32 tons. The Luna. $2.5 tons. That's counting two rockets. It's like there's two with same amount, but like the Luna is rated to actually have nuclear missiles on top of it, and the other is just like lower missiles but multiple launches. But the top one seems to be a heavier vehicle. Don't know if that's the launcher that's heavier.
Hard to tell, but like, just from the looks of it, like this, the bottom one, it seems like more suitable. It's basically like one big, like it's more similar to like shooting like one or two missiles or whatever that this thing can do. It has like a lot of impact too, so well, I like the being so flat works better as well. Probably anyways. Alright, congrats on this thing. Actually, where did I note down your
I think the other is still on operation. So it would be very hard to get it.
yeah. Alright. So let's see, we're gonna I probably don't need it, but
Hey, can I get one that comes with a nuclear weapon? If I just buy it from the Russians, the weapon?
you could get a nuclear weapon, I guess, but it would be a lot more
No,
expensive.
that's a joke. I don't want a nuke.
Oh. I mean, you have the equivalent of a nuke already, technically. But yeah, do you remember like exactly where I put down the there. Never mind, I found it. Where I put the vehicles. Yeah, I guess I will maybe like make a proper sheet for it at some point. But we have to like I think move on now to like the other players.
Yep.
But yeah, good. But we got that out of the way. All right. Next up. Well, let's see what was actually written here. Also, everything is going down to a crawl for me on my browser, so it takes me like a bit. All right. Let's see. Anyone has like a preference to go first, I guess. Whoop, guess not. So we're gonna go with Amsa first, I guess.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Well, what would you be up to?
It is me. I will still continue to do my investigation on the Nordic AI.
All right. Well, as soon as this stuff works for me again, I'm gonna say drag you over. But is anything in particular gonna be looking for?
What I'm going to look for is if this Nordic AI has other sorts of information not relating to any sort of power source information, e.g., did it have any backup files relating to like let's just say Nordic ships or any other information related to the colony besides some power, what do you call it, power source related. In a sense, using it as like a backup computer.
It Not really. This is like like its main purpose is to control like energy. Like I'm not sure like if like the Nordics is still around, they would tell you that these kinds of systems will be operating like separately from like a main, I guess like main like database of any like sort of vehicle or like a base that they'll be using those kinds of things. But if you're interested in like colony stuff, then they can try to answer some questions in that regard.
Fair enough, fair enough. I was just wondering about the AI. Actually, that's a good question though. In terms of manipulation of power or energy, what is the efficiency rate of a power source to another when this thing is in charge?
Well, the efficiency. Depends on like what exactly you're doing.
If it
but
was to have an update.
I'd say like you put it on like a nuclear reactor, for example, right?
Yes.
You could increase its like output by maybe like a half if it like runs if it runs long enough, since the AI needs like some time to like streamline the process and stuff like that.
That's right.
And of course, like the nuclear facility would need to be made with the AI in mind. Like you would need to like hook every part up to this AI, so it can like fine tune it itself.
Okay. I like this. This is actually pretty good information. Has this been... Because I'm going to assume this has been connected to weaponry before, correct? On the Nordic colony ship, due to the Nords having energy-based weapons as a standard procedure.
It's not quite like that. For the most part, it had like it wasn't properly connected to the weapon system. It was connected to the systems that feed the energy to the anti-weapons, essentially. You do know, like roughly, that it had a good amount of how do you say that? Like a good amount of like energy weapons. But like it doesn't have like a specification for it. Like it has like a rough like power output, which you would know about, like each individual like I guess node, for like which you presume is like one weapon each, is roughly equivalent to like what you would expect for for like union laser weapons. At least taking the potential cut in operation, like operation cost in terms of power, from the the energy refinement unit into account.
I see. Okay. That's actually 6 years. Now, my other question would be, because since this is an AI and has some form of alertness to itself, because do I know in game this is a true AI awakening, or do I think it's like a semi-complex AI?
Honestly, like at this point, you would know that it's that it would count as a true AI, like the equivalent of one.
Oh, okay. I was probably gonna ask the AI, how does it feel in its current situation?
Well, I mean, I guess you can like It's like essentially like a status report.
Yeah,
That,
just a genuine status report, because I'll be noted down the reaction, because I need to note down a certain nature. You know, what's the nature of the programming in question?
Well. Let me actually check if I noted on anything on that sheet. Like I do know that it doesn't have like any personality whatsoever, and it cannot like properly communicate. But it does. But it did. Well, it was possessed for like a long time, which kinda warped it.
Can add it. Mm-hmm. Gosh.
So well, let me actually like go and see. Sure. Let's go like this. Give me like a. Like a perception subterfuge. Difficulty 6.
Oh, this machine! Wow, this machine! How dare he? Mm-hmm. I have no specialties, so sorry, buddy. We're both tired.
Alright.
It's fun.
Well, it is the defender, so it wins.
Yup.
How to best say this? Well, it just gives like a plain status report. Well, all systems like nominal, requiring input, and it gives a bunch of the options for to ask how to properly insert it, I guess, but it like didn't, but like all in all, like of course.
Okay. So from what Hyde can perceive from that role, this thing is just a normal self-awakening AI with no personality to it. So just a normal AI. Okay. I think that'll probably satisfy my curiosity for now. When it comes to this AI, unless any of the Nords have any questions for this AI unit.
They do not really have like questions for it. They're gonna ask you like one thing though. As like a third party, what would be like your take on their names? Do you think they should like change it maybe to something more appropriate, something they can blend in as? Or do you think they would be better off like keeping their old ones?
What, the Nords?
Yes.
Oh, Ida thinks, and honestly, is this something to do with their new names by any chance?
Sorry, what?
Is this something to do with their new names they've been assigned?
They have not been assigned new names. They're using their now number ones. Good one and Sif. Other than regular names, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I think just keeping that would should be smooth.
Alright. I think they should keep them.
Personally, I think it sounds pretty neat.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be named Sniff, right?
Got that rid of one. Okay. So, as High Barry probably would leave this, and I probably would try and bring my papers out to figure what could I do at this current time. Because to me, not every question of the AI is answered, but I still need to continue the scientific experiments. So, e.g., I'll figure something else to do probably next session. But as for now, Hyde would probably do two things. One, you know what was that thing that's... I was going to say paradox, but I know Quint battery. I probably need to send it off to somebody to get it cleaned.
What Quint battery exactly? Like the one
The one I have in my base.
I think you already put paradox in it, so anyone with like Prime 5 should be able to clean it.
Who's got Prime 5? I forgot. It's been a while.
I don't think Bacon does, and Elliot does.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll probably send off an email to Sam O'Neill if he can clean out my matrix, because it's got a lot of paradox to it. And after... Go ahead.
How much paradox I actually add, by the way?
18 paradox. Because remember, this thing was used to terraform the entire planet.
Makes sense.
And probably the next thing I would do is get my flying drone and explore my planet. You know, just do a quick observation.
Well, people are doing observations, but I guess you can make some executive privilege and thing, and just get the use this thing on your own. But sure, give me like a good roll for this one again. I guess give me like a perception technology roll. Just difficulty 6. See like how well you're doing.
Cool. I will spend a willpower, my friend, because I'm lucky.
Oof.
6 successes.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Also, like, what the fuck are those arrows meant to be? Like, where you wanted to explore next?
Yeah, I was going to explore next, with my drone.
Very good, very good. Any like area, any area you would be like preferring?
I would prefer this area personally, because that's like number 1.
Sure. Guess that makes sense. Well, let's see. There. Well, he actually made good headway. Today. You know, spotting. You see the dragon in the distance, roaming around, like digging stuff up again, seemingly. But you know, you fly towards what appears to be like a mountain range. And as you like go above it, you do notice. Well, this thing has been like well, or rather has had like some like rivers on it in the past. It's
Hey.
dry now, by the looks of it.
Beautiful.
But you do notice at one point that there's one thing here. Give me like a luck die.
I want a 1. Sad face.
6. Okay, that's something, I guess. It's something. But yeah, you do notice like a large amount of yes, silver never. But yeah, you do notice like a large amount of
Oil.
like well, like brownish rocks, and well, with your expertise as in metallurgy, you can quickly identify it as hematite.
Yes. Okay.
There's like a good vein exposed by those by the rivers, and now that the rivers are dry, well, you can easily make it out in one of those rivers. Even from above here, you can see it's already like a good amount, and with a bit of luck, you know, a lot of it will be down there as well. Will take you like a bit of time to explore everything, but yeah, at least for now, you got like an easy accessible deposit of what, iron, I guess.
Ironically enough, this could also be a good place to trap the dragon.
In what way?
Is it very narrow by any chance? The riverbed.
Yeah, but it's also not very, very deep. Like the
Okay.
dragon could probably get out of it very easily.
Okay, so I just need to cause an avalanche. Got it.
I mean, I suppose.
With enough missiles, everything's possible.
That's true. That's very true, actually.
Honestly, feels kind of great going back here and, exploring this rock.
It's like a note of like out of character, while you know, while you only discover like very few resources found in between. You do also get you only get like a glimpse of the stuff. Like there is technically more here, essentially.
Ooh.
You know, but it will need like time and like effort to like properly uncover. And some of it is of course like, you know, hidden, completely hidden underground and stuff like that.
That's fair enough. Not gonna lie, sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, I mean the same is true like for Bacon's World as well, because you know, for him it's actually like a bit worse in terms of like being covered up, because also like he also has to worry about vegetation and stuff like that. Which,
Yep.
well, you do not.
Meanwhile, on my Giga planet, you don't need to worry. Unless you like eaten by dragons.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. But yeah, well, what I actually noticed in this area as well is that there's like there's not anything like you know, like how the dragon digs up stuff. Apparently he hasn't gotten to here at all.
This area. Ooh.
Yes.
Untold
Like,
treasures.
Well, mostly on this side of the mountain range.
Okay.
So he might just
I
be
know.
lazy.
I think I might go forward in that area then. If this continues.
Yep.
This is totally going to be my next area.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to spend the rest of the day like exploring, I'm gonna be willing to give it to you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm willing to do that because you're kind of short on time. So
I mean, actually not that short on time, to be honest. But yeah, we can like fast forward this, and we can think about well, stuff like this. And well, give me like a 2 luck dice.
I want 2-1. I'll be disappointed if I don't. Yes, 1-1. Where's my 2-1? What the hell? Do I find silver?
Do you find silver, huh?
Yes.
Well, first let me think about that one though. That seems to also...
Don't cuck me, boy. This is a 10. Turns out it was another gold deposit. What? God damn it. Turns out it was a bear mine.
Oof.
Just, it like, all the bones of the bears pile up in one area and they just, like, carbonized and turned into, like, coal fields. All
Well,
compressed into, like, oil. Like dinosaur juice.
alright, alright.
Number 1, there's a there is a corrupt area. Oh boy, who landed here first?
That would be like very
What made a
funny.
pact with the devil? Bears did in their last hour. Oh shit.
Well, you do, like in this area, like here-ish. Oh wait, no, you can see that one, like here-ish. Like it seems that this area was, well, it's like sandy, sandier than the rest of it. So, well, you get a bunch of like sandstone there.
One luck roll, right?
Yes, that's a one. I'm not gonna give you fucking sandstone for like for this but the other one it's a bit more spicy, I suppose.
Gee, sandstone's not that bad.
I mean, it
It's
isn't.
actually a good material to use.
I mean, somewhat, I guess.
You can actually make jewelry out of it, ironically enough.
Why would you make... Oh, wow, I'm not gonna ask, actually.
Because somehow someone made jewelry out of sandstone. Don't ask me how. They made it.
I mean, sandstone can also be used to like, well, get like quartz out of it, which then can be used for other things.
It's true. Let's see. Sandstone, potato time of construction, used for arts and tools.
Oh yeah,
Home.
I do think sandstone is also like really good at like isolation, like insulation. I mean, not isolation, insulation.
That is true, yeah.
So it would be good building material. I mean, I guess it's a bit sandy, but if you like use it, I don't know, like to like cover your base outside, or like have like a strong stuff inside and have like a stronger, material on the outside, for example. That would work for sure. But yeah,
Ironically enough, that's really good.
yeah. So it's actually usable. Well, and for the
Yeah.
other one, it's like pretty. It's getting pretty light on your end. Like your usual like daytime activities are coming to an end. But then you spot something from like your drone.
Premium.
It's like take like a sip of instant coffee.
Coffee.
You do notice your sensors are telling you something interesting. Like once again, it's like one of those like rare beds, a bit further down, to like the foot of the mountain, I guess. But it seems like there are like some small like nuggets there, I guess. Well, not nuggets, but well, like I guess deposits of something, like from further up. It's not a lot, what you can see initially. But you do recognize it's something you have looked for a long time. It's silver.
Hyde literally drops the coffee mug and just puts his face towards the monitor. It's like,
And yeah, you know, as you see, like, it's not a lot. You know, yeah, only like you know, maybe like a card for. Like, you do follow. You have an idea and follow follow the riverbed up, and then you see where like where these deposits come from. You know, find like the original source.
yeah, we can search through the original source of this deposit, but this is now bringing me hope. Allied, I need you to clean my matrix battery.
And well, eventually, you come up like well, I guess what probably used to be like the spring of this thing, which is actually very strange, since this seems like more a case of I guess like, you know, just water melting from the mountains, or like rather accumulating here, if it was like rain.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a cave there with well, you can't probably fly in, but even from like outside, you can still detect like more silver in there. You probably need to send like a proper expedition here. But yeah, there's definitely more silver here. God knows how much.
Oh fucking hell! This is Hyde is like, yes, and he literally just sends 3 emails, one to Sam O'Neill, one to the chief of security, and one to Noah. Silver has been found on high tundra.
You know, you can, imagine like the chief security just in distance just shrugs. That's like,
Yeah.
okay.
But I'm quite happy. After this tired day, Hyde is gonna go to bed. Victory has been achieved.
Perfect. Perfect. Out of character, well, I will tell you that you actually need to like go into this cave.
I know. I will go into this cave. Heck, you want me to go now? I'll go now.
I mean, if the dragon is in there, it's not a good idea. It can
That's fair
sniff.
enough.
It can sniff you out.
Lucky nuts. I will kill this dragon immediately.
You should, honestly. It's long overdue.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you are.
Where is John Bowie when I need him?
What a fucking birthday party.
For fuck's sake, John.
The traitor, like the traitor he is.
Send an email to Josh's base, just to be like, can you arrange a face-to-face meeting when he comes back soonish?
Oh well, yeah, you get like a positive reply. Oh my.
Nice.
Oh my. That's rather nice. Alright, maybe let's maybe make some note, and then we're gonna move on to Allied, I think. Unless you have something else, so.
Honestly, Hyde is just gonna prepare the hover, prepare my vehicle, double check the missiles, and just gonna go for the list of protocols. And that's probably it.
Alright. Sure, very nice. Alright, I noted it down here. Okay. So Allied, are you here? Oh no, he isn't. He's dead. Am I dead? No, I'm not.
No, he's dead. The government killed him.
Yeah, understandable.
They Waco'd him.
Or
He
maybe
says-
his microphone is just not working.
Ah, there we go. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Test, test. Hello, hello.
Mm.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, yes, I'm here. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, so questions first, I guess, since we didn't get a well proper thing going on last session. Well, like or in between session. Are you like fine with the latest proposal of your patron thing?
Can I get back to you tomorrow on that?
Sure you can.
Okay.
Sure you can. Well, since you like actually wished for like updates,
Yeah, the update thing I was curious about was mainly more or less because back when we had the big old meeting or whatever with the Void Engine, like the big Void Engine stuff, about I think I brought that up, and it was that we'd be the middle point between the two ends,
and
it was also to help like budgetary concerns. It's like how's construction? Because last I think you told me they were scouting or whatever over there because things had changed but not changed, and then
yeah. Oh,
then I have.
well, essentially, essentially, like not much has changed. Like there's still like scouting around since like the entire fucking like star system essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So far there is like clear of like enemy activity, for the most part, which gives them hope. Like even if like threat activity is actually not in this area, as far as they can tell.
Okay.
So they think it's the proper building site there. There's one thing they want to like properly take care of before they want to start construction. Send out like building ships and stuff like that. They want to like go and make like essentially like assemble like a punitive like fleet to take the fight to the to threat now. So, keep them essentially busy for a while at least, and make sure that they don't discover like what they're up to until it's basically too late.
Okay.
Essentially, want to get a foothold, and you base essentially like probably gets like, a lot of like traffic with these of these people, so you're probably at least slightly aware.
So the objective is to open another front. Understood.
No, they're not opening another front. They're intensifying one.
We must open another. Look, the war effort. We can survive another 8 war fronts. Okay, it's fine. We will encircle threaten all with war fronts.
Oof.
Oh, I just had a really wild idea for a space gun.
Like what?
We got a like correspondence 5 or 4 something, but basically shoot ships out of what is it, the Z drive or whatever, when they dive into the deep space ship. Just start blasting them out of the sky like that.
Huh. Well.
That way you can fire out from here, or just format it out into unknown space, and it nails them no matter what they do. Just upscale the gun.
I guess that would work. You would probably have to take for like maximum effects. You probably would want like a base right at the what's it called, like what is like the true horizon, I think like the engineer call it. I'm not entirely sure on that.
Yeah.
And you know, like essentially it's just there to like open a window to the outside. But yeah, that would kind of work actually. I think wacky system.
Kamaji. When Commandant, I have another weapon for the 3 Sphere project. We can win the war. This is some wonder weapons, right, Commandant?
Yeah. We all know that one weapon always win wars.
Considering what we're fighting, yeah. I doubt I'd be able to shoot any of the small guys, but if another Holocaust warship shows up, I think we'd have a fighting chance.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Or at least we'd be able to help Noah out instead of watching the fleet just kind of suffer in the distance.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That does make sense. Well,
I'll put Cerebrum on that task. Design the. We have to design the new ground to space weaponry. But yeah, where do we leave off, boss? My inane and insane rants aside.
well, aside from that, your base does get some rumors of other stuff as well, like Defendi, or not Defendi, but Threatnol, like increased Threatnol activities apparently.
Uh-oh.
As the things go, for the most part, it's under control. But you know, you can confirm those activities by increase the repair requests at your base.
Yeah.
Yeah, like usual stuff. Yeah, some losses here and there, but nothing too major just yet.
I really should expand the repair facility, in all honesty.
Maybe, but maybe not. You know,
Yeah.
there's something to be said about this place becoming like a target. Then,
I mean, his base is already a target.
to some degree, but it's not. It's not like super like it's not imperative to get here for right now. Like I guess they're still like locked out of rarity, anyways, like proper rarity.
Yeah. Plus the planet's formatted, so it's going to be even harder for them now.
Well, actually, like for in like formatted space, they would actually have like an easier time. Since this is like on Earth, right? They do confirm to detect rarity like by a lot, since they are.
Yeah, but I mean, their larger and more cursed like stuff can't really manifest as of yet into
like
our reality, which is why formatted space around Ceres is actually useful because we'll see it and it will see us. But it's gonna have to send its smaller stuff, which gives us a slight chance to survive any ground invasion. Hopefully, Emps and Bacon get their the armies off the ground for when the threat now arrive.
Oh boy. Well, that's one way to look at it. But yeah, like that's most of the rumor mills. Like I guess actually there's like one another thing that would be worth noting. It's more like some sort of like fairy tale in a way. At least what it sounds like. Someone spotted a bunch of like huge squids. Like at least he swears he did. Like is it the captain of like of the supply ship? So he like swears he saw like a bunch of like giant squids show up. That ignored him and proceeded to fly towards the inner solar system. Like no sensors have properly picked up on it, and so he's kind of being ridiculed for it.
I will take a look on that with sensors as well, because that's there's a lot of talk of space squids.
That can't be real.
And-
That would be too ridiculous, right?
Now people in my base are talking about either there really is an EDE that's currently destroying the brainstem of everybody here about space squids, or there's something space squidish out there.
Well, perhaps.
It's crazy, but better to check and find nothing than to be yelled at because I let weird squid things eat the ships that are coming bringing my stuff.
Makes sense.
My ass is in trouble if that happens. I'm not gonna have that happen. So we will harness all of the capabilities of the enlightened science, Radamer. Except life, because we don't believe in that gay shit here in space.
Well, Lewis does.
Yes, but Lewis is busy doing weird genetic things for me.
Well, I
So yeah,
wouldn't say it's genetic, but yeah.
look. Okay, I have 1 dot of medicine. It is totally genetics. Okay.
Yeah, undead monkeys.
Well, no, I meant the other thing, the genetic sample.
Oh, well.
For PMCs. But yeah, alright, basically it would just be a spear. It would just be a level 1 spear for this, right?
To like check, well, actually
Yeah.
depends. What you actually want to do. If you want to like see far ahead, you would probably want to at least include correspondence 5. 2, I mean 2, not 5. Oh my god.
I was about to be like, I don't think correspondence 5 is what this is for. But yeah, so correspondence 2. So correspondence, prime, dimensional science.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. We need to actually check the distance and the book again, because we're gonna use correspondence distance in there. Blah 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 blah. Oh fucking god! Just let me void correspondence. Is that how you write that? But yeah, what do you actually like? What's your angle like looking with these spheres? Like, the spheres themselves don't really do anything.
I'm looking to see about these space squids. What what are they really seeing out there, and going off where he looked, like where he said they were going.
Sure. It's
Because I'm doing that and I'm basing it off the like where ours like the ship travel line is. Because like those need to stay open. My status is in danger if they're not.
Alright. Well, I guess roll for it, I suppose. Actually, no. You can go and yeah, you probably should make. Do you want to make this like ritual? Because then you can like accumulate successes.
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, give me then some. Give me like sentence of intelligence, hypertech. Difficulty would be a 5, I think.
Ooh, hypertech. Fuck. Okay.
Well, you can also use technology, but it will be like well, less efficient, I guess. Like in terms of the outcome.
That's fine. I'll use hypertech. Oh.
Well, that's
So
something.
that will drop me to 2.
Well, no, difficulty drops to like 3.
Ah. Alright, so 5 at 3. Ready for me to start rolling?
Yes.
What am I looking at here? Like a rough, like, what would be a good one? 10 successes?
Well, you honestly would only need like 6 probably.
Okay. we'll go for 10 anyway. I wanna make sure, you know. I gotta my supply lines. They must be open.
Sure.
Also, the last time I did something like this, I found out there was an incursion coming, which is kind of useful to notice. So, all right, here's number 1. Okay. Woo.
The gods do not favor you.
Hey!
There we go. I presume you don't have a specialty for correspondence.
I do. Does not apply here, though.
Sadness.
Wards.
Yeah, no. Really sad. How much stamina do you have, by the way?
I have 4.
No. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. I mean, I hit. That's 6, right? That's 10. Oh, here's just your bonus for the extra hour.
And imagine if you had like a specialty here.
What's up?
Imagine if you had like a specialty.
I know. You know, I found Grypnoid in the astral plane. Why? I was looking for space squids. I found they don't exist. However, I see where Grypnoid is now. Sam, stay away from the sensors.
Alright. Well. Well, you do like, you know, use your base's sensor, so, you know, you don't have like the best connection, so, you know, you don't have like, you know, indirect observation a lot. But eventually you find, roughly in the area, the captain pointed at, there's like something moving in there, in that direction. You don't exactly know exactly, you know, if it's actually squids, but it points to like about like 4 somethings, and it's moving towards Earth. It's in the what's it called? Like not ether space. What do you call it again?
What, the Umbra planes?
Yeah, like I forgot the technical term for it.
The shadow of the Earth, the near Earth.
No, not that. Fuck. You know, it's essentially like you know, ether space. That's where they are moving in. Not on this plane. Well, which also might explain, you know, why. Like you know, why we just thinks it is, and you know, they might have like, you know, slipped just in at the right time, and this might be a pure coincidence that you just saw them. Also,
Okay.
you know, you do know that you know, ether space is like sort of monitored. You know, it's not perfect just yet, because well, you still like a lot of satellites essentially. Like a unit's on it, but it takes time to like you know, fill space up.
I'm gonna send that off to Noah then, or I guess whoever would be like the next chain of like commando. Like, hey, you know, got eyes up.
Yeah. Okay. I just need to check something real quick. What folder? To look at this. Alright.
When the guy shouting about space squids fucking leads to me fighting another threat no incursion.
That would be very funny, wouldn't it?
that would be hilarious. I'm like, oh yeah, space squids. They help us.
Imagine like imagine actually threaten our ships, and they're like getting close enough to Earth to make contact with anyone, with someone there.
That's what I've been informed.
Imagine like the have you ever seen like First Contact, the Star Trek movie?
Yeah.
You know, when they like travel through time and like suddenly the planet turns Borg. Kind of like that. Imagine.
Oh god.
What? Yeah. How fast can he? Is the movement again? Ah yes. hundreds of miles per hour in space.
What are they?
Moving at a speed of hundreds of miles per hour.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck did we spot?
Well, something very, very fast. That's for sure. But yeah, you can definitely make out that moving at high speeds.
Yeah, that's definitely a priority message then to Noah and whatnot. That's not a I'll wait for the email. That's a hey boss, might have an actual issue en route. Like, can I pinpoint where they're like seem to be going at this fucking velocity? Besides just Earth?
Well, not really, to be honest. It's a bit hard to guess, I guess. So, I'll just say this. Like, you can't make it out that it's definitely aimed at Earth for sure. Like, it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like aiming at anything in particular. I mean, if you could do some, actually, give me like some math, I guess. Do you have math?
I have science. I don't have the math. Like,
Yeah, I just was checking if you have like the specific thing for math.
no, I don't know what math would fall under in terms of knowledge is.
Well, would probably be well, unless you take like a science thing, you could or like a science, but probably best if you have like academics of any kind.
Damn, unfortunately, this type of math does not fall under theoretical physics. Alright, so what's the difficulty? Because I only have 6 dice at this instead of my 9.
Well, difficulty will be a 7.
Your willpower. You said it's 7, right?
Yes.
3 successes.
Okay. Well, it takes you a bit. But you calculate the course, and you actually look at it, and it seems that it would take them like quite a bit of time to actually like reach anything in there. According to your calculation, well, it could take them like several years to even reach anything. But there's also like another thing that might be worth noting here. Well, the location where they have been originally spotted, where they currently are, does not match up with their speed.
Oh.
It's actually they have moved faster than that. Like it's faster than the current speed.
Oh. That doesn't make any sense. How the fuck they do that?
Well, that's a question, isn't it?
Yeah. So while keeping the 1 cent on like where they're going currently, I'm gonna look back to where like going off what they were going speed wise, where they should have logically have been following their route. Like maybe there's some type of like I don't know, fucking like stealth field or something there.
Sure.
That you picked up.
Maybe they built like the Mass Effect relays there before you did it. But yeah,
What's
maybe they built like the Mass Effect relays before you
Maybe.
did it. And
Those bastards are out of me.
yes, and well, looking at the speed, this is at the current speed. It would take them like maybe 68 years or maybe 69 years to like get to Earth, But if they do like a few more skips, then it might be just a few weeks.
Oh, they're able to. Okay, yeah, no, that's uh-oh. Yeah, all that's going up to no one. I don't know. Would the chief of security technically be entitled to this information link sent directly to them?
Yes and no. Like it could be something of interest, but you wouldn't get into too hot water. If it becomes a problem.
I'll send this up to the chief of security, just like a at your own leisure type thing.
Yeah. But yeah, they well, the security, the chief security like notices it and says should keep an eye on it, but it doesn't look like she will become a problem in the future. Noah, however, is like very interested in that kind of deal, and as he try to trace the things back, he would eventually give you like a message, and there's good really pointed out, they're sending some like probes out to check, and near Earth fleets are being like notified and put it into combat readiness.
Oh, tried to slip past me again, you sons of bitches.
And yeah, if like those 15 successes from before, I will just give you essentially I guess you like trace back. You do notice there's like a piece of sex space essentially that's weaker. That's like weaker, and it like indicates it sort of like indicates to you that someone used some sort of like spatial ability, spatial equivalent to like enlightened science. Some spatial manipulation.
Okay. So somebody weakened the space out there on purpose.
Yeah, like as you would expect for like something like a singularity drive, for example.
Okay.
Or something you've actually experienced with, like a portal of some kind.
Okay. So somebody literally portaled them into deeper.
Well, sort of like yeah. Oh, I guess like it wouldn't like probably like a portal, but like a gate, I guess is the proper word.
Yeah.
Since it's short-lived, but yeah, sort of like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass all that information off to Noah, and I'm gonna have just a couple of the sensors dedicated still to like maintaining and observing the creatures, or I guess ships, whatever they like. Do they look like do they look like people? Do they look like ships? Do they look like, I don't know, like balls of rocks, like, or is it just something we can't really discern?
No, you can't really discern it. At least not without like sending like probes near it. That's what Noah.
Is doing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep a couple on like observing on them, like sensors. I'm gonna keep like 1 or 2 sensor on the where that weakening was.
Well,
because if they got in through there.
Yeah. They didn't get in through there. It's more like something along the way, I guess. And it does seem to be like I guess regenerating is the best word. As you would expect, after like space has been warped to like do like a spatial movement of some kind.
Yeah.
Like eventually the space eventually like returns to like normal. So it's essentially like aging and fading.
Gotcha. But yeah, we're gonna have like a little bit of that monitor too, just in case something stupid happens with it until Noah can deal with it. Because I don't have a ship to go deal with it.
Well, it wouldn't be like your job anyways.
Yeah.
Like.
All that's being sent off to Noah.
Yeah. All right. That's fine.
I'm going to congratulate the guy that thought he saw space squids because he saw something.
You meet him and he's like, Oh, finally, someone believes me.
Not
I knew
only
I was
that,
right.
like-
I knew I was right.
No, you know what it is? Is like when they're like everybody's in like the cafeteria like eating or whatever. Sam's gonna like enter with like a stack of folders, and he's gonna. This is what due diligence gets you, and like he like puts it like on like the table. We're like, aha, you think you saw something, and it's just boom.
Oh my god.
You're getting a medal for due diligence. The rest of you are getting extra time to pay attention because he did his job. This is what he spotted.
Oh, God bless. Yeah, or, like it's gonna be like a very few awkward minutes for those people that ridicule the guy. And he's like,
Yeah.
very thankful and says, well, if you ever like need anything, call me up. And he gives like he's and gives like I guess his contact info. Well, he's I don't know if it's not proper contact, but he's like someone else, like with, like a small favor, and so someone that's like grateful to you to some degree.
Yeah. Random VE tech guy in base, small favor.
Yeah, he's like a supply ship, just in case you want to note it down as well. You can't like properly like divert it, but he could try to like make like include you in his route, for example, or like give you like information to like the places he goes at.
Yeah. Like I'm like who originally spotted like, but when Sam fills out that report, this man gonna get his goddamn credit. What? God bless. Every other rumor Sam sleeps on. Things in space, real shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you want to get for more, you can also like give me like a charisma empathy roll at a 6 for some carousing, but it would require some effort on your part.
All right, I'll give you some effort. You ready for it?
Sure.
Ready to see my effort?
Any specialties?
Inspirational.
I wouldn't exactly apply to carousing, but sure, it's the 5 successes.
It's Sam. Are you telling me being around Sam isn't inspirational?
Please.
After he just verified that guy that was supposedly crazy was in fact not crazy. I don't know about you, but a boss flexing like that, I don't want to work for that boss. At least for a little bit.
I see. I see. Well, regardless of this, you do get some some smaller rumors. Like first of all, inside of your base.
Mm-hmm.
Remember like those two people you caught a while ago?
Oh god, that's right, with the fucking cake and stuff. What's going on with them? What's their arc now?
Well, like there's some rumors that they're like planning to, hand in a request for like marriage. Things are like moving fast. And, like there's some rumors around that it's like going too fast, and that they're being ridiculous about it.
So remember the cake people getting married. What else?
Well, aside from the cake people getting married, there's also like a rumor about what's her face again? I need to like look up how her name is pronounced again.
A drug dealer?
Yes, she like apparently like someone like passed her up by her quarters, and like he has some like music from it. It did sound somewhat, I guess, archaic. Like some like drums and the like, and some singing in a language he didn't recognize at all.
Okay.
And and like a few other people, found like roughly like a day later or so, like a few feathers on the floor in front of her quarters, like colored ones, like not a whole lot, but like a bright like green, a bright red.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll have to look at the budgetary notes to make sure that those chickens are being properly imported.
Well, it's not chicken feathers. This is seems like some artificial feathers, like some sort of like plastic or something. Good old microplastics are being produced here in a base, so everyone gets a fine dosage.
There better not be microplastics being produced in my base. I gotta keep my men away from the fluoride after all.
Oof.
The fluoride would have stopped the man from seeing the spacegoids. But because I keep my goddamn boys clean of that fluoride, they can see into the higher dimensions.
Oh no. Well, and well, another thing, worth noting is there's like rumors floating about Lewis. Some people kind of impressed by his work, but at the same time freaked out because there's like some rumors of him bringing dead things back to life using like his cybernetics. Which, it was always something like you would be very well aware of, considering he literally presented his research.
Yeah, I literally approved the research. Yes, that one I think I can confirm for them that yes, in fact, that's a research going on.
Yeah, like a lot of them really freaked out by this. As they think it's well, not only disgusting, but also something that they would consider killing the already demons for. But
it's okay. Man has done it, therefore it's better.
Understandable, very understandable.
If we do it, Radamar, we're not being evil. We're being inspired.
Exactly. That's the spirit, huh? That's the spirit.
Exactly.
And well, outside of that, well, there's also like a lot of like rumors, floating about, like goods being, like people talking about like goods and people that are being like sent to Gribnoi is quite immense. And well, someone's very certain that you heard some people talking like going to Gribnoi, something about like military operations they're being potentially expanded, and like usual like stuff you would actually know about in character already.
Yeah.
Like like the
Just stuff they wouldn't actually be too aware about.
Yeah, since like low ranking people like don't tell them what they don't need to know, essentially.
I am curious. Oh god.
Yes.
Another.
Well, yeah. There's one other thing.
Oh, what's the other thing?
Well, it seems that I'm doing like all the all the like recent months of activities on Gribnoi. Well, didn't really like leave much in terms of like the activity. So like people like speculating essentially if they are if they're gonna like reduce their patrols, or if they're like gonna finally tackling the like the last like stronghold of the EDEs on Gribnoi.
Oh, sweet summer children.
What's that thing called again? I'm just gonna like drag you over to the other map real quick and just ping it which one they mean. Like this place.
Which one?
This one.
Oh. Oh yeah, we still gotta poke that, don't we?
Well, yes, well, technically it's off limits, but you know, like people are speculating if that's like going to be the next step to clean up this world for the most part.
That place must suck right now for whatever EDEs are right there because we formatted all of Grimnoid.
Yes, but you would know that there's like a large node there, which means you know, even formatted, it's
It's still spicy. I gotcha.
yeah.
I literally have to physically go there and sanitize it so that it's not gonna just be tweaking.
Well, you have to like destroy whatever's guarding it, because you do know that this thing is guarded. Like last time someone tried to like, go there, it essentially turned into fuck, we need to retreat kind of deal.
It's okay. I have two rovers now. So I'll leave that up to Danielle. She can begin the planning to. Well, hold on. No, first I gotta ask. I gotta send Noah a message. I thought that was. I keep forgetting that's a thing, Renommer. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
Yeah, Noah's gonna get that a message shot off about the our Hanuzman energy reading and a permission to start to secure our birthright on Ceres.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess the initial report doesn't mention like it outright being a node, but you know, considering how this how the other like similar readings went, you know, it's basically confirmed at this point. But yeah, this is just the information in general, and yeah, you would well, actually, how about you like do this in character?
All right.
Let's put you in.
Noah's stopping by.
Yeah. Would you take this in like your office, or would you take this in like on like I guess a command center?
It would probably be in the office. There's no reason to like fuel the rumor mill at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Let's delete those people real quick, and feel free to drag yourself out.
Am I on the screen or is Noah?
Noah.
Okay.
That's your office after all.
Yeah, but he outranks me.
That doesn't give him the ability to like project yourself into your office like that.
No, that to co-locate is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, but yeah, he comes over the screen and says, with a bit of a smile, Mr. O'Neill, glad to see you. What can I do for you?
Morning, sir. Well, considering the recent findings and whatnot, I was curious about there's this location still on I was gonna say Grimnoid on Ceres, sir, that's yet to be truly handled.
Yes. That's. I believe you're referring to Ahuna Mons.
Yes.
Yes, that needs to be taken care of at some point, I think. Well, it doesn't seem to be like a threat at the moment. But well, if the resources are there, I guess there's nothing really stopping you. However, I want to prove an operation without a proper plan and resources at the ready for it. Last time we almost lost a lot of men.
Last time they poked at it with what, sir?
Well, it was an expeditionary force regarding well, let me check the proper reports, and you know, you see like tilt his head, like not actually like looking at the at his pad, and according to this, it was 3 rovers, and they were filled to the brim with personnel. And
3 rovers were driven off. Okay. That's a lot of dudes being told to fuck off.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why that's why this place is to this day still not accessible freely.
Do we know exactly what EDEs were driving said personnel off?
No, yes, the rock and salt formations have driven them off. It was simply a matter of numbers. They're not easy to take. They're not easy to take care of, and they have they have the ability to damage our vehicles potentially. It will. It's not easy for them either, but given the large number of them, eventually the rovers would have been worn down.
I understand.
And
I'd assume.
well, one thing I've inferred myself is a lot of times when a large concentration of EDEs are present, there is something keeping them there. It could just be, of course, like large amounts of primal energy that these creatures seem to absorb to make part of this of themselves. But sometimes there's also a sort of higher EDE at work in these kinds of places.
Understood. I would definitely need to make. I would definitely get to work on the planning with that. Then I had assumed it was just 1 to 2. It probably is going to be far more difficult now too, considering the rest of the series has more or less been formatted. It's the last true safe haven, so to speak, for EDEs.
Yes. Oh well. Honestly, there's a good chance that these cleansings have made it so that the rest of Krypton has been the rest of Ceres has been like much more safer. Then yeah, might be been also driving some of these things off towards the safe haven, although it looks like not the last one of its kind. As there's usually a smaller confluxes and the like are still around.
Yeah. Sam's gonna like rub his chin, but like thinking like, damn, that's gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. He was like, they forced back 3 rovers worth of people, even if they were just expeditionary forces. That's something else.
Yes, it's worth noting that none of these were enlightened.
He said a lot of them
weren't. Like none of them were enlightened. They used some devices to take measurements and the like, but they themselves did not have any enlightened science.
Understood. I'll see what my fellow contract managers then think of this matter before anything else. Then, but once I submit a thorough plan, more or less, the go ahead would be permitted, give or take.
No, well, yes. I do recommend over preparing for this occasion, as whatever might lie in wait might be something that requires more firepower or special preparation, I suppose.
Yeah, so it's not about to run in this full-heartedly. I've yet to lose a man. By God, I'll you do my damnedest to not lose one yet.
He nods and says, very well. I wish you good luck.
All right. Thank you, and you as well with the newest contacts that broke through, sir.
Nothing as of yet. The probes are still on their way. It should it should arrive at about looks at his clock and about 1600 or so.
Understandable.
Local, no standard VE time. Well, I guess I will keep you updated on that front once we know more.
I'll keep you updated, sir. Yeah, and I guess that would be that, Redomer.
All right.
I do have to call Hyde now, though.
Sure, go ahead. I need to go and take care of something real quick. So feel free to come much together. Actually, Hyde, drag yourself out first so I can make you big.
Hyde, hello. Answer the phone.
Hello.
Hello there, Hyde. Are you on? Are you? Is it just? There we go. There's Big Hyde. Hello, Hyde.
Hello.
Hyde, I have a couple of questions for you.
Shoot them.
How many weapons? How many droids of war have you been able to produce yet?
You mean the cis battle droids?
Is this battle droids or the droid tank?
Personally, the cis battle droids only recently got, let's just say, refined enough for mass production.
Okay.
So, not a lot, I'm afraid. And for the tanks, that is still in designing phase. Because creating a autonomous thing is more harder than one seems.
No, the reason why I asked is because I've been speaking to Noah. Spoke to Noah recently about Anhun Mons, the last place on Grimnoid, on Ceres.
I was gonna say
Of the energy fluctuation.
Mm.
And as long as the plan is put together, it can be moved on. However, apparently the last time there was an operation to it, the Expeditionary Force, 3 rovers returned back.
Were they fully staffed, or
There was an Expeditionary Force with more scientist types, but the
okay?
point still remains. It was 3 rovers worth of people driven back. And we have formatted Ceres since then. Which could, in theory, have forced more EDEs to seek safety here. Because it is the last real free conflux.
I see. Well, that's actually quite the conundrum.
Indeed, I was hoping your assets were ready to be utilized and put to the fire, so to speak, in a live fire situation.
The cis battle droids you're referring to. Well, I only made 2 of them recently. So let me check this. Let me check the troopers. Because technically I made 3, but I made one of them into a mechanic.
Made one of them. I love you, Ems. Made one of them.
So they could repair basic vehicles and bases and all that. Yeah, it's got 2 firearms, 2 melee, 1 stealth. Heck, it can even fight with its hands if it has to.
Support troopers just remind me of the mining robots.
The mining droids. Well, there's 22 of them, but they're good for drilling.
No, I meant the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, support trooper reminds me of the mining droids from
Oh yeah. support troopers and also joy troopers. That's where the real firepower is going to come from. Because since the manpower situation is going to be hard, they will be very good for it. Also, have a I was going to ask you this question.
Yes, good sir. What can I do for you, Hyde?
Yeah, could you help me clean up my matrix battery?
If you're able to get me the manpower required to take this conflux, I gladly will without issue.
I might have the firepower to do so.
Oh.
Premium missiles.
Hyde, why do you have premium missiles?
Because I know how to code them. Operations. But I kind of need to get my battery fixed up so I can finally go out and fight the dragon. Finally.
I'll patch up the battery now, if you will. Well, how damaged is it? How badly damaged is it anyway?
Well, let me see, because I believe it's 18 paradox because it was used to terraform a world.
Hyde, what in goodness gracious, Hyde.
If you need any assistance, I can help with that.
I was ill prepared for it to be that far gone. You're lucky that has not broken down yet.
I can probably cover for the quint as well, so I don't mind paying out of the pocket.
The pay is already you producing these combat droids to assist me in, or whatever, to assist me in taking this last conflux on Ceres.
That can be done very easily.
I do want it to be done here. Basically out of character apps before we go into downtime, or like right after downtime, like be able to do it.
So okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I don't know how long do we have until downtime. So like, I'd rather it sooner than later. But if downtime's coming soon, then right after downtime. I would like to be able to push on that point.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Alright, well, I will, I'll be over dimensional travel, don't you know, Mr. GM? Well, very well then. I will be over soon enough to begin work on your...
Oh yeah. I forgot to... Did you get my email about the good news?
No, I've not gotten the email for the good news.
I found silver.
You found silver? Oh, finally. Where?
On the planet. On High Tundra. There's a deposit, and there's a cave deposit as well.
What? Of course it has to be on the world with the dragon. We have this entire asteroid belt. But the only silver we have found...
Is there a dragon?
Is near a dragon.
Alive with a VE?
I feel like you're just sitting on silver deposits at this point. There's no reasonable way that this is... Whatever. Very, very well. You know what? You know what I'll do on it? We can exchange our batteries.
Okay.
I will take your battery and I will work down the paradox on it. However, do not break my battery, please.
I will not break your battery.
Thank you. I will have it in the next supply ship that heads to your base, and you can load yours on. Alright, I guess that would be it then for that.
Alright.
Yep.
I think that's a good ending point. And well, I guess the rest of the party, actually everyone receives a bit of a notification for a meeting, symposium meeting, by the chief of security. Do you think it's time to talk about the message that Vyacheslav sent and discuss potential plans and how to handle it, and what resource everyone can give or is willing to give?
Okay.
As that seems like a major threat, and of course, how to handle the contact that Vyacheslav in the first place.
We're doing that this week or next week? About
No, well, next week.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I just hope Nick's there.
I do
Yeah, he
need
should
to
be.
skedaddle, skedaddle.
Well, then give me your in-character and out-of-character thoughts.
In character thoughts. Those space quids, every time they come up, something seems to happen with them.
Alright.
Odd. Out of character. Redomer, what the fuck? I am very worried about what the fuck those shadows are, because that's weird. I don't like that.
Nothing to worry about, I think.
I mean, it's not my problem. It's true. Also, I need to. Fucking. God damn it! Everybody's trying to gear up for operations now, and then more people need to gear up, and just the resources, they're being pulled in too many directions.
Ironically enough, I got like 13 points of backups. Coming.
What do you mean you got 13 points of backup apps?
It was in my downtime.
Yeah, he prepared for this. The backups are only one-time things, but
Yeah.
Yep.
he does have them for now.
If I have to distribute them for each operation we got, we'll be screwed.
I mean, not necessarily. You don't have to necessarily do that, but yeah. What else is there? Right. You get I think willpower back from your Crusader nature and 3 XP. And well, if you want to spend anything, do tell me. Maybe in chat. Well, yeah. Okay.
How much? By the way, how much would cost me to get my first dot on totem?
Well, nothing. You just need to accept it.
Oh yeah, I accept it. All right, I have a free background.
Well, it's actually two. You get 2 dots at the moment with it. And eventually, this kind of stuff will be part of your replacement for the Destiny thing. But for now, you can keep the Destiny, since it's not fully fulfilled yet.
Oh, speaking of that. Wait. What? Eight.
Get school.
Alright, are you full?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
just want today.
Okay. What's your visionary, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see. You did what? Yeah, no, you definitely did stuff for that. So take one. And, well, let's go, okay, fuck it, I'm too lazy to roll, because I need just to, use my, screen for something else. So, sir.
Very young man.
What are your thoughts in and out of character?
Out of character. Finally, I found some silver. Thank you, cheeky bastard. In game, everything is now signed off, ready to go. All I need is Nick to actually arrive next week, and we can go and kill a dragon together, Radoma.
Oh boy.
Ironically enough, because technically, my rover making. Because if I get Bacon's gamma ray and the pig and the missiles ready, I can actually take on the dragon. And the 6 people, I can say, like, you know, they can be from, like, the background, backup points or something.
Hmm.
And with the Nord AI, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Alright. Very nice.
What about my nature?
Are you the director, right?
Yes. I'm
did-
directing this AI interrogation and also directed the finding of materials and
Oh.
exploration.
You didn't really direct that one. You did it yourself, but yeah, the other one still counts. I suppose. And well, then that is Bacon, in-character, out of character thoughts. These be from you.
Inked character. Finally, I understand. And I found a way to get rid of those pests in Nordics. Like, if one weapon of mass destruction doesn't work, use 2.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character. I'm just so happy that we can just. Oh yeah, I want this rocket launcher capable of firing 2 kiloton nukes, please. How much? Oh, I can pay it.
Alright.
That's wonderful.
That's very nice then. Well, 3 XP. Does anyone want to buy something?
I want to buy a permanent dot of willpower.
What are you at the moment?
6.
Sure.
I want to buy 7. So it's 7 XP, right?
No, it's current,
Hey.
so it's 6.
Okay, cool.
So it's merits 3 times or 5 times the cost.
I believe 3 times, but let me check. I have it in the notes somewhere. Well, in a handout somewhere.
Okay.
Come on, let me scroll up.
Oh, that means that in 2 sessions I can get my first attribute to 6.
Cursed. But sure. Well, I guess not the worst thing. I mean, I guess we could need to talk about what exactly you want that special thing to be, because you get like a special ability when you get to 6 of the merit.
Yep. I'll think about it.
Well, and I guess if you get the merit, you also don't take any paradox. And yeah, it's merits and flaws are like 3 times their rating. Well, I guess it's more like paying flaws off, I guess.
Why would I pay my flaws away? They're wonderful.
Exactly. Well, some people that are no longer part of the game have voiced concerns of this kind of stuff.
I'm not again.
You know,
What you? Oh yeah.
it starts with a D and ends with an omino.
I say the homino. Or the homo.
But yeah, I guess it's time to say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye.
Bye, bots.